Yes, associate. Are you here to see what writs are open? A writ on Dileru has been issued. A writ has been issued for Dileru, a Dunmer member of the Imperial cult living in Old Ebonheart. I know that her house is somewhere near the docks, but the locals might be able to offer you better directions. Go by the grace of Mephala and execute her, associate. You have already been given this writ, associate.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do?
No worries, I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Sarah? 3 blessings.
Well, what brings you here, friend?
I am never too
Take you to
busy
Old Ebonheart
for a
being
good
aboard my
talk.
ship, Summer Lightning, for a small fee.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
I don't think we've been introduced, traveler. I'm Jindral Nethri.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
Welcome to Vivec, Ada. I'm Anno Enduran. What is your destination?
Amateur.
Well, friend, what brings you here?
Greetings. I am at your service. Greetings. I am at your service.
Yes, Outlander, what may I...
Greetings. I am...
How wonderful! Welcome, Outlander.
Do not fear. I will assist you however I can.
A warm welcome to you.
Oron? Are you ready to join the Morag Tong? I have given you the authority to act in the name of the Morag Tong. You are charged with the honorable execution of Faruran Oron. Succeed and join us. Fail and die. He may be found at the Elven Nation's Corner Club in the Hlalo Plaza here in Vivec. Slay him honorably and you may join the Morag Tong. Excellent, Ada. You are now Ada the Blind Thrall. Excellent, Ada. You are now Ada the Thrall. Excellent, Ada. You are now Ada the White Thrall. Your technique is superb, but some question your depth of devotion. Perform more honorable executions in the name of the Morag Tong. These writs are currently outstanding. This writ should be reported to the masters in Andothrin, Almas Thur, or Almalexia.
Welcome, Outlander.
A warm welcome to you.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
Sarah?
I can take you to Old Evanhart or Dean aboard my ships.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Go ahead.
I am never too busy.
A remarkable story, Narivaran. Worthy of our praise and thanks. May the Nine bless you, and all you do. Yes? What are you doing in my house? Go see Uale if you want quality enchantments without having to deal with the Mages Guild. I don't dislike the guild itself, but after their safeguards failed to stop the castle vault break-in, I'd sooner trust a Telvanni to enchant my belongings.
Is there something I can do for you?
You violated the law, Ada. Pay the court 1,000 gold and surrender your stolen goods, or surrender your stolen goods and serve your sentence of hard labor.
Deliver the gold immediately, or come with me. A writ of what? Give that to me. Ha, do you think me a fool? I am Entosaro Tanian of the Imperial Legion, and an officer of the law. Did you think that just because you have a piece of paper with big words like non-disputable on it, I would let you walk away from the scene of a murder? This sure isn't an Imperial seal, and around here only the Empire gets to sign execution warrants. Now toss that phony writ into the gutters where it belongs and pay your 1,000 septims, or come with me to jail. I accept this gold in payment of the fines and compensation ordered by the court. And now you are free to go. I caught you red-handed, murderer. Yes, I am Entosaro Tanian, trooper of the Imperial Legion. They were Ashlanders, you say? That would explain some things. They kept asking me about horse bites, and after a good hour of trying to describe to them the difference between using salt rice or salt rice in a mash, they informed me they weren't asking if horses ate people, but if people could eat horses. I had wondered why they hadn't asked a healer, or one of their whatchamacallum medicine women. Those were some thick accents.
Welcome, Outlander.
Yes, White Thrall. Are you here to see what writs are open? An Imperial Guardsman did not honor our writ of execution? That is unacceptable. They are just as obliged to recognize our sacred duties as any great house guard or ordinator is. I commend you for executing Dras, and for sparing this ignorant fool's life. But I cannot consider this matter resolved until we have received an official apology and compensation from a representative of the Imperial Judiciary. As the harmed party, I need you to return to Old Ebonheart and present your grievances. I do not know to which party in Old Ebonheart they need to be addressed to, but I know the city has an association of legal professionals, called the Guild of Barristers. I have no doubts that well-read scholars like them understand the gravity of interfering in the work of the Morag Tong. Make it clear to them that this matter needs to be settled as soon as possible, for the continued safety of all parties involved. I need you to voice our grievances about this insolent guard with a representative of the Imperial Judiciary. Seek out the Guild of Barristers in Old Ebonheart for assistance in this matter, if you have not yet done so.
Well, what brings you here, friend?
I can take you to Old Ebonheart or Dean aboard my ship. Summer Light.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
I am never too busy.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
No solicitors.
You seem like very good company.
Hello. Warrior of Spell, I presume? Yes, All very well and good. Excuse me, but I'm trying to concentrate on an important business matter here. You want to make a complaint about a member of the city guard? Very well, but that will, oh, you are one of the I see. That is a very serious issue. Yes, of course we will assist you in bringing this matter to the attention of the proper authorities. For a small fee of 30 septims, I will draft a document for you that succinctly presents your case and requests compensation. With that in hand, I am sure the Minister of Justice will see to it that this wrong is righted. Shall I begin? And here is the document. Thank you very much for enlisting our service in this matter. And for not taking any extrajudicial steps. Not that your honorable guild ever would, of course. Give this to Belis Athamid, the Minister of Justice, with our urgent regards. You can find her in the central offices of the Imperial Curia, here in the Ebon Tower. Bring your formal complaint to Belis Athamid, the Minister of Justice here at the Ebon Tower. You will find her in the central offices of the Imperial Curia. I am Renant Alcient, solicitor, and member of the Barristers Guild.
To the Honorable Minister of Justice Belis Athamid. I, Ada, member of the Morag Tong in good standing, hereby submit this petition for monetary compensation for the damages suffered as a result of my wrongful arrest by a member of the Old Ebonheart City Garrison. I was executing a sanctioned writ on Dileru Dras, citizen of Old Ebonheart, as per the laws and customs of Morrowind in general and the Honorable Morag Tong Guild in particular, guaranteed by the Treaty of the Armistice and affirmed multiple times since then. As I left the house of the aforementioned personage, a member of the Old Ebonheart City Guard by the name of Entosaro Tanian, trooper of the Imperial Legion, stopped and then unlawfully detained me, despite me carrying and presenting the writ of execution for Dileru Dras, proving the virtue and legality of my actions. Due to the unlawful and disrespectful actions of Entosaro Tanian, trooper of the Imperial Legion, I have suffered significant harm to my health, dignity, reputation, and or property. Therefore, I demand that the Imperial Treasury pay to me a sum of no less than 1,100 septims as compensation for my physical, emotional, and or material damages, as well as legal fees accrued in the pursuit of this compensation. This compensation shall serve as an acknowledgement by the Imperial Curia that the aforementioned member of the Imperial Legion has acted unlawfully and disreputable, and affirm the rights of the Morag Tong to carry out sanctioned executions throughout the Imperial Province of Morrowind. I request that this petition be granted without delay or further dispute. I reserve the right to pursue further legal action if this petition is denied or ignored. Prepared with the assistance of the Guild of Barristers of Old Ebonheart, Vardenfell District, Imperial Province of Morrowind.
Emperor, King, and Justice, citizen.
Belis Athamid is simply swamped with work, and if you have a complaint to register, I can take your statement.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, hello there, Dark Elf. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have much time to entertain visitors. I have so many pressing matters to deal with, as you can see from this mountain of paperwork. Every Imperial citizen in Old Ebonheart has a complaint to file, apparently. Is there something specific you need? You have a complaint about the conduct of a guard? Very well, I will deal with it in due time. Oh. I see. That is a rather serious matter. Yes, Ada, I will make things right with you and your guild forthwith. Consider any legal troubles you have cleared. Take the 1,100 gold as compensation, and also confer my sincerest apologies to your leadership. We would never interfere with your legal duties. An Ento-Sarotanian will be reassigned as soon as possible. Maybe to Solstheim. Or, even better, Roskria. I see your point, Ada. Let me increase your compensation by another 500 septims. As a token of appreciation for all the honorable work you and your guild do. This matter is settled. Ento-Sarotanian will never bother a member of your guild again. I have made sure that he stays far away from any Morag Tong writs, for the sake of all parties involved.
The storm Atronak speaks with a voice crackling like lightning that barely registers as speech. Kixiyul. The storm Atronak makes a low rumbling noise.
Yes, ahem, greetings. I am Minervius Vanius, Minister of Telvani Affairs. And my Didrik friend here is Raskurzal, the official representative of House Telvani. Or at least that is the working hypothesis. There's a bit of a language barrier between us, so I'm not completely sure. I am Minervius Vanius, Batlemage, and Minister of House Telvani Affairs. Do you know what happened the last time I had a meeting with those wizards? They immediately teleport the entire meeting into a pocket dimension filled with hostile Didra. If I were a less competent mage, I might not be standing here right now. Their hospitality leaves something to be desired. I'm supposed to keep diplomatic channels open with the Telvani, but that group of wizards would give anyone fits. Each has his or her own agenda, and the only thing that unites them is their mutual dislike of outsiders. The business with this storm Atronak is just one more way for them to annoy the Empire in general and me specifically. That is the name, I think, of the storm Atronak. The Telvani Council has chosen to send it to here as their official representative on all matters concerning them. Unfortunately, it doesn't speak a word Tamriel nor any of the Elven languages. And I don't speak a word of its language. So, currently, the situation is a bit awkward for everyone involved. Archmagister, it is an honor to speak with you. If anyone can help me, you can. Each great house sends a representative here to Ebonheart, but who they choose to send is up to each individual house. So, the Telvani Council sent us this storm Atronak. I think its name is Raskurzal, but it doesn't speak Tamrielic or an Elven language, and I can't speak its language. I'm not quite sure what to do. Maybe. I'm not sure. Are you good with Didrik languages? Like I said, the thing doesn't speak any language I would recognize. Deciphering its speech will be difficult. Alright, I'm trusting you with this one. Try to figure out the meaning of the sounds that it uses most frequently. That way, I hope, it'll be possible to slowly decipher what it's saying. Be careful not to accidentally provoke it in any way. Whether I like it or not, this Atronak is a diplomat in the eyes of the law. Have you deciphered the storm Atronak's speech yet, Ada?
Well, hello there.
The storm Atronak speaks with a voice crackling like lightning that barely registers as speech. Kixiyul. The storm Atronak seemingly approves of your pronunciation, even though it's a little off. Zymel Raskurzal, Zig Telva. The storm Atronak points at its face. The storm Atronak seems to concur. At. Zymel. Zymel Raskurzal, Zig Telva. The storm Atronak nods. The storm Atronak now points at you. With some difficulty it manages to say your name. Who? Ada. Zymel Raskurzal, Zig Telva. The storm Atronak waves its hands as if it was casting a spell. The storm Atronak's gestures suggest that you got it right. At Zigtelva. I am Atronak Raskerzal, of House Telvani. Zigtelva Zihok Mezalvazal Razanuk. The storm Atronak gestures with both of its hands as if it was urging you to come closer. The storm Atronak seems to think you got it right. At Zihok, Zihok. Zigtelva Zihok Mezalvazal Razanuk. The storm Atronak points at Minervius Vanius. It's clear that the storm Atronak meant Minervius Vanius. It tries its hardest to say Minervius Vanius, but doesn't quite know how. Minervushzal. Minerzal. Mezalvazal. Zigtelva Zihok Mezalvazal Razanuk. The storm Atronak gestures at the chair and the table next to it. The storm Atronak nods cordially. It shakes your hand. At Razanuk. House Telvani invites Minervius Vanius to a meeting. Kakrika. The storm Atronak gives you a soul gem. Ada. Atronak. I am Atronak Raskerzal, of House Telvani.
Have you managed to cross the language barrier with Raskerzal? I need to know what it's saying. Really? You were able to translate its speech? Very impressive, Ada. You've saved us from a diplomatic incident. Thank you for your efforts, Ada. Greetings, Ada. Or should I say, Kaksiyul, Ada.
Welcome, Outlander.
Yes, White Thrall. Are you here to see what writs are open? Very good, White Thrall. I knew this Belize Athamid would see reason and bow to the will of Mephala. Otherwise we would have been forced to take drastic action. But this need not concern you, Ada. The money you received as compensation is yours to keep, of course, and here is your payment for the honorable execution of Dileru. Dileru is dead by your hand. Morag Tong, writ for Dileru. I have been given a writ for the honorable execution of Dileru, who can be found in Old Ebonheart. Dileru has been slain according to the traditional and honorable doctrine of the Morag Tong. The execution was reported as a crime. When I left the house of Dileru, I was stopped by a guard named Sarotanian. He refused to accept my writ of execution, stating that no one but the Empire had the power to issue execution warrants. Sarotanian's interference in a sanctioned execution by the Morag Tong is unacceptable. I am required to formally present my grievances to the Imperial Judiciary, and to demand recognition of the Guild's right to carry out their lawful duties. The Guild of Barristers in Old Ebonheart can tell me who I need to bring this issue up with. I have obtained a formal letter of complaint, to be presented to Belize Athamid in the central offices of the Imperial Curia in the Ebon Tower. Belize Athamid paid me 1,600 gold in compensation for the actions of Sarotanian. She also affirmed the right of the Morag Tong to carry out lawful executions, and promised that the offending guard would be reassigned. I reported the honorable execution of Dileru.